Okay, we'll go ahead and call our meeting to order. Thanks everyone for being here, and we will start off with asking Vicki to call roll.
Mayor Pro Tem Bryant,
Here?
Michael Lesk,
Here.
Kathy Olam. Here. Commissioner Sandoval,
Here.
Ann Schuckman.
Here.
Shelley Wynn,
Here.
Claudia Cordova, Laura White, and Lee Willman.
Here.
Great. All right, thank you, Vicki. Welcome our two new board members, Laura Wright and Lee Hammond-Woman. Thank you for being here and thank you for serving. We appreciate it. Okay, move on to election of chairman and vice chairman. I'll turn that over to our librarian, Margaret Henchy.
So, in tonight's meeting, we need to select a vice chair person that will then serve as the chair of our nonprofit board. Our nonprofit board, if you don't know anything about it, means once a year. So, Diana, you want to say anything about what the chairperson does of the nonprofit board?
The chairperson runs the annual meeting, and depending on who it is, you also discuss with the library director what kind of topics may need to be on the agenda, and assist with getting ideas together. And it's always fun. The meeting's not very long. It's only once a year, and you're here anyway. For the
I'm
regular library.
sorry, Diane, I'm going to interrupt. I jumped farther ahead than I needed to. Tonight, we need to elect the chairman and the vice chair of the library board. So that's the first order of business. And as I understand it, Commissioner Bryant, you are automatically the chair.
Yes, that's correct.
So we need to elect a vice chair that can serve in Chris Bryant's position should he not be here.
Okay, so we'll open up nominations for vice chair of the Clovis-Carver Library Board.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes,
I'd like to nominate Shelley Wynn.
okay?
No, no,
No.
no,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, we'll continue with nominations. Does anybody ever have another nomination? Am I allowed to make a recommendation as the chairman? I am. I would nominate Commissioner Sandoval.
He already serves on the nonprofit board.
Oh, that's right, he does, doesn't he?
Oh. I'm sorry, I'm kidding.
You're
I'm a
still
bit
on the wrong
confused.
one,
I
Margaret.
know I am.
what
That's
you
fine,
look at me
yes.
with.
Okay. Are you willing to serve in that position?
I would serve you.
Okay, okay,
Second the nomination.
okay. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Same with those opposed.
No,
Congratulations.
thank you, Chairman.
No, it's
Okay,
number 5.
we will move down to approval of the minutes for April 19th, 2021. Hopefully everybody's had the opportunity to look those over. And if there's no questions or changes or concerns, I'll ask for a motion to approve the minutes.
I make a motion to minutes.
Okay, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And the approval of minutes have been approved. Move down to number 5, and discussion and action regarding appointing a new member to the nonprofit board. Turn it back over to Margaret Henchy.
So that would be Commissioner Sandoval.
Yes, it would.
Are you in agreement to serve on the nonprofit board as well,
I
as
would.
chairperson?
Boy, I'm just luckier than heck today. I'm
Aren't
winning
you?
prizes
You're
left
so,
and right.
aren't you glad you came?
And
That's
we
okay.
do have a nonprofit board meeting after this meeting this evening,
Correct.
so don't jump up and leave. Move down to the librarian's report. Margaret?
Let's see. So, since we were supposed to meet in the end of July, and now we're meeting the 16th of August. A couple of new things have happened. We have been approved to get a new LED sign outside our building. Clovis Sign Company is going to be doing it. It'll replace the current sign that we had that was bought by the Sisler Foundation years ago. We can't find any of the paperwork. But this new LED sign will have all the bells and whistles, can be remotely programmed, multicolored, two-sided, so that's kind of a nice thing. We will be using Go Bond money for that. Our Go Bond, 2018 Go Bond remains at about $61,000. This sign will run us about $30,000, leaving us with Go Bond amounts of about 31. These monies have to be spent by March 2022. Some of the things I'm thinking about to expend these funds include a couple new children's computers, new scanners or printers, some lobby furniture. So all this is kind of up in the air with, I have quotes on those things. Let's see what else. We are in the process of changing our library system from Innovative Polaris to Atrium Book Systems. This will be a big adjustment. It is not uncommon for libraries to migrate from one system to another after 10 years, after their current library software no longer meets their needs. Our current provider is expensive, does not offer all the options or the bells and whistles that our new company does. Our records have all been extracted from our old company to our new company, to the point where as of today, we are checking out books on a Word document and not checking in anything, because that's all in transition now. So Friday will be interesting. The library will be closed Wednesday and Thursday for training. They're sending somebody here to do actual training. The training is 2 full days long. I'm having all the staff go to all the sections. So there's an administrative section at the beginning, Wednesday morning, everyone will go to that. Then there's a circulation module, everyone will go to that. We'll be able to practice registering new people, doing some cataloging, doing some other library type things. Scott Jones and I have looked at the library parameters in terms of collection statistics, in terms of checking in, checking out, in terms of renewals, in terms of making sure the patron codes are correct. And I know there's going to be some tweaking. But I feel like this is an opportune time to make this change. This new company is by far one of the top rated ILS systems in the country. Since you weren't here at the regularly scheduled meeting, the 2 memorial scholarships were given out this year by the nonprofit board. They went to Michaela Snyder, and Danielle Griego. I want to call her Danielle. They were both excellent students. Michaela is going to Eastern. Michaela is going to Tech. Danielle is going to Eastern. This year we had 14 applicants for both scholarships. In terms of the scholarship monies left, we have about $3,000 in the memorial fund, so we'll be able to give one more round of scholarships next summer, and then that will deplete the scholarship monies. We have a couple new staff changes, a couple new people at circulation. I have someone from circulation that's moving to cataloging. We haven't cataloged a book in about 6 weeks. So once we move over to our new system, there'll be I'm hoping there won't be lots of bumps in the road, but we have a lot ahead of us. We'll have to catalog books, we'll have to work on item records, we'll have to work on patron records, we'll have to get everything back up to date. It's an exciting time for our patrons, it's an exciting time for the staff. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to look on Friday when we come to work, but it's exciting. And my new staff members are excited that they don't have to be trained with the old system and go to the new system. Do you have any questions of me?
Any questions? Not this time. Do you have anything else? Nope. Okay.
Oh, yes. And so I have spoken before about the Clifton and his arrowheads, about Don Clifton. So he came to our board meeting on July 26th and spoke about his arrowheads and where he got them, and he even brought a display case of them. At the August 5th commission meeting, there was a signed agreement by the Cliftons and the city of Clovis to make the arrowheads part of the library's permanent collection. I just spoke to Don about an hour ago. He's bringing the arrowheads tomorrow. They're going to be in the southwest room. There's about 12 or 14 cases. There are arrowheads ranging from Clovis points to shards of arrowheads to arrowheads so thin that you can see through them. They were all gathered by Don and his mother back in the day around Guadalupe, New Mexico, and by Fort Sumner Lake. So we're really excited to get that collection. And we'll have an open house the first meeting before the first commission meeting in October. We'll have a dedication.
Okay, great.
Okay, good.
So he'll have all that set up for the 1st of October and
Yeah, I think
Deal-
it's October,
deal.
yes.
Okay,
I think it's
great.
October 3rd,
Great.
yes.
that'll be an exciting time. This is I've said it many times, this is a beautiful collection that he's worked on over the many, many years
Right,
of collecting and definitely worth taking time to come look at it.
yeah.
Thank you,
They're
Margaret.
beautiful.
Okay, move down for the good of the order. Does anybody have anything they would like to discuss or bring up or talk about? Kind of a quiet group tonight.
You know, one thing I might say is that my staff has been asking me off and on for the last 2 weeks what we're going to do if another COVID breaks out. That's the $1 million question.
It is, and that's a good question, and it's hard to say at this point
It is.
what's going to
It
happen.
is.
I mean,
Yeah. Our patrons are even asking, should they wear masks? How are we sanitizing our books? What's going to happen if we close, or we can do curb service? Those kind of things are that big unknown that everyone's so worried about. Hopefully it'll just slide past.
yeah, that's what we're hoping for, and
Knock on wood.
we'll keep going in that direction and hope for the best.
Exactly.
That's all we can do. Okay, anything else?
A prayer or two might not hurt, because it is really getting serious. I believe we had twice as many yesterday as we had the day before here in Clovis. So it's just gradually growing and growing and growing. So it doesn't really look that good.
No.
I
And
happen
your
to be on
daughter,
the hospital
Commissioner
board, so-
Sandoval, is a nurse in Arkansas, and so she's right on the front edge, and she sees it all happening right in front of her eyes.
Yes. I have a daughter, and you know her. She's director of nursing at a huge hospital in Fayetteville, Arkansas. And she said there are hallways, they're putting patients in the hallways because the rooms are all full right now. So we need a lot of prayers, not a few.
Yeah.
That's true.
Thank you.
That's true. Okay, date and time of next meeting will be October 25th, which is on a Monday, 5:30, and this same room. So if we don't have anything else, then we will stand adjourned and go into our nonprofit. Thank you.